Hello. So this is the astrology readings for all the signs, 5th through to the 11th of May, 2025. We're going to be starting with, me and my guys, starting with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, followed by the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. Then the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, and then finishing off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancereans. Okay, so just a few announcements. Please keep sending lovely Greg some love. It's going through a bit at the moment. I think we've all been kind of knocked off our feet sometimes, and emotionally it's like hard to get back up again. So keep sending him love, and we should see him back soon. I've got a tarot tuition workshop coming up here. Okay, so this will be Saturday the 17th of May. Okay, Saturday 17th of May, and that will be, I can't do this, Kitty. Oh God, she's always coming up exactly when I'm trying to do something. So yeah, the 17th of May. It's £15 to join. The code will be sent over to you. It is 5 till 9:30 UK, and see all the details there. Okay, so I haven't put it in the description because they only give you a certain amount of words. Okay, so but I'm sure you can take the information from there. You can pause. Just going to move the preggy cat. So there is a marathon readings as well, and that's going on Saturday the 10th of May. This is who we've got so far. Okay, so there's still some spaces left on there. So there's slot 6 available, which 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern, or we've got 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern, 10, 11 or 12 UK. And then we've got 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. UK, which is 9 p.m., 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern. So if anybody does want to take any of those spaces, please just let me know. You can contact me on psychicalley.net. You can send me a message there, or if we're friends on Facebook, you can send a message there. Okay, so the readings, it's a marathon reading, so it's 30-minute readings every hour on the hour. Okay, and that is for 12 hours. So wish me luck with that. We usually do it together, Greg and I, but this time it's me. So yeah, it's Saturday the 10th of May. Okay, for that, starting at 3 p.m. UK, finishing at 4 a.m. UK, and that's 10 a.m. USA Eastern through to 11 p.m. Okay, Eastern. Okay, so that is what's coming up there. I've just started a psychic development, the next 10-week course. So we're on week 2. Each of these classes can be on their own, so you don't have to have done all the other classes in order to fit in. You can just fit in anyway. Okay, so week 2 will be this Monday, and that will be the 5th of May, and that will be tarot and oracle cards, techniques, layouts and confidence building. Okay, so, and that's going to be on the 5th of May. So here is the details there. So again, you can pause this if you want to, and all the details are there. It's only £6 a class. Okay, £6 a class, and I'm sorry I can't do it all digitally as Greg does things. Yeah, I haven't quite grasped that. And the last thing to talk about is there's a special offer at the moment for readings, and it is 90 minutes for the price of 60 minutes. Okay, so it's 1 hour price, but you get an extra 30 minutes. Okay, so go over to psychicaddy.net. That is available at the moment, but it is a limited time. So with that done, we are now ready to say hello to everybody. Okay, so let's see. I'm not supposing many people are going to be up at this particular time. Here in the UK, it's 4:20 a.m., 4:18 a.m. So it's really, really crazy, isn't it? I suppose people on Pacific time might be still awake. And Vera, she's in the Netherlands, so she's an hour on from me, so she's 5 a.m. So wow. So hi Vera, good morning everybody. Well, good morning to you. Wouldn't surprise me as Greg has a burnout for all the stress and challenges he went through and going through. Yeah, it's true. I think it's everything, one thing on top of another, on top of another, and on top of another. And he tries to get these new things going, and it's like it's just not taking off. And, you know, it's frustrating for him. So you can understand, absolutely understand. So hi Savannah, hello. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you? How's everybody today? Let me know in the chat how you are. I like to know these things. I found these little overlay things, which was quite nice. I like the blossom trees. They're so pretty. Because we're spring, isn't it? It's like all springtime. So, oh dear, I'm knocking Greg's picture off. Let's put him there. I just wanted to hide the bags that were over the back there. I had Tinky coming at me, and oh, it was chaos. So anyway, I'm going to get on and do the readings today. Okay. So we're starting off. Now I've got to change that, haven't I? Because the text, we are not doing the earth signs first. We'll do the water signs first. I'm so sorry. So let me go through. I was just reading off that, and that's not correct. We did earth signs last time, didn't we? So this time we're doing the water signs first, then the earth signs. So copy, we put that in front. Where is that? That one, space. So water, earth, fire, and then air, isn't it? So let me do that and do that. Is that correct now? Is that correct? And then air. Yeah, that's it. Update. Right, that should be right. Yeah, water, earth, fire, and then air. Okay, so sorry. Water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancereans, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then finishing off with Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. So sorry, ignore the first bit. Okay, so just want to make sure they've got everybody in the chat said hello too. So, for everything, there's the right timing. It feels we are on hold until negative control is gone. Yeah, it's shifting. Everything is shifting all the time. It's good. It's that there's good movement forward. I feel it. I'm very, very hopeful. Hi, Lisa, and hello, Jeremiah, if you're there. Lisa's son. I'm stressed, but okay. Cancerian here in Canada. Lovely. Glad to be catching you live tonight. Oh, that's lovely. Hello. Oh, wow. Welcome. It's a new name that I haven't seen often on here. Hi, Diane. Just woke up just to listen to you. Oh, hope Greg's improving. He is. He definitely is. You know, when we talk, you know, we do smile, and we, you know, he knows what he needs to get to the beach. He needs to, you know, start to clear his head of what's going on directly around him. So yeah, but I think, you know, he'll be back on soon. He will. So hi Jeremiah, hello love. Right, okay, well let's get moving forward. So we're starting with Scorpios. Okay, so what is the timer for Scorpios? We do 10:45. All right, let's have a look and see what is going on around Scorpios this week. Okay, I'm just tuning in now. Oh, hold on, I didn't do my recordy thing. I've got to start that. So for the recording, this is Scorpios the 5th through to the 11th of May 2025, and this is for my daughter Rhiannon and all the other Scorpios out there. Okay. That's the one. Okay, so they're indicating that the week is going to start off with a bit of a challenge. This challenge is not something that you can shy away from. I feel as if it's set in place, a bit like a karmic thing. Okay, you are going to feel a bit overwhelmed with it. It's nothing that you haven't realized before. Okay, it's like, okay, I've got to man up and I've just got to get on with it. Okay, know that you are not alone. Whether that is that you've got nobody around you physically, you do have your spirit world people, you do have people who can work miracles. Okay, all you have to do is ask them. So the spirit world cannot interfere. It can only help if you ask. So remember to ask, even for the little things like finding parking spaces. Okay, don't forget to give them a little bit of time, you know, and they will do their best. Okay. There is somebody who is feeling a bit rejected around you. This could be you, but I'm seeing the rejection energy, and it feels as if we're needing to think ahead. Think about how your comments are going to affect other people, how your actions are going to affect people that you love, and what to do to kind of ease that. You know, there are better ways of dealing with certain situations. And so that's what you're going to be going through. Now, I'm also seeing a bit of a clear out around the middle of the week, getting rid of things. I also feel as if you're having to tidy up your life in general, because it's like you're taking on so much. And you realize that you're not Wonder Woman. You can't do it all, or Wonder Man. Superman. You can't do everything on your own. You have to admit that you need some help and you need some support. And so sometimes we have to prepare in advance for that support. So, you know, and it'll be okay. You're going to be juggling around some money, juggling around some financial burdens. I feel that you are going to be I'm seeing money transferring from different accounts or different kind of pots, you know. And I'm also seeing that there is a nice boost that is going to be coming to you. So you've realized that actually you're going to be better off soon, and that something's going to be lifted off your shoulders. So you're going to be very pleased with that. Okay, so keep that faith going. Okay, keep that faith going. Emotionally, walking away from really a character that is just being too bossy around you. You just can't have that bossiness, you know. It's like, you know, I know what I'm doing. I don't need you telling me what to do. Okay, so you may have to kind of, you know, gently put somebody in their place as well this week. Okay, so what's the emotions going on? expectations. Are you expecting too much from yourself, first of all? Are you getting annoyed with yourself because you're not getting things done the way that you want to get things done, or you feel as if you have to do 5 things at once, you know? Or is there someone else that you feel is letting you down, and maybe you can think your expectations are too high for them? Put yourself in their shoes and think, can I do this? If it was me, would I be able to do this? Or would I feel that that was fair? Okay. Nobody wants to feel controlled, and nobody wants to be taken for granted. And that's a couple of the reasons why, you know, these emotions are going to be very high. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for our Scorpios. So I'm going to move straight on to Pisces. Okay, so Pisces 1610. Okay, so right, let me stop that, and then Pisces. Okay, 5th through to the 11th of May 2025, and this is for myself and my mum. We're both Pisces, and any other Pisces out there. Okay, the energy next week is I'm done. Okay, so you're going to be feeling a little bit kind of exhausted with certain situations that have arisen or have repeatedly arisen, and it's like, why do I care so much? I think I'm done with that. So it could be that things used to trigger you and you used to have to deal with it, and it might be that you are so high, it's like you're floating above it, thinking, I'm not going to deal with that down there. I owe it to myself not to do that. So get ready to be the strong person, the person that can really, I feel, stand up for yourself. Your time and your energy is precious, and because it's precious, it basically puts you in a space of, I deserve to be, my time, you know, if someone's not honoring my time, if someone is kind of keeping me waiting when I'm, putting myself out there for them, or maybe somebody is just expecting me to do what I always do, you know, and then when I do it, no one's appreciating me. So you are putting that side of you in balance. Okay. And it's Spirit is saying well done. Okay, they really are saying well done, because I feel that you have been, it's like either controlled or you feel controlled. So, you know, sometimes people might not actually be controlling, but sometimes we let people get away with things that we shouldn't do, you know, and it's taking back our power. The Empress energy here is beware of unwanted pregnancy scares. I'm just going to say this, okay? There is a bit of an issue going on, and I feel that there's somebody who isn't looking for getting pregnant, and I'm hearing kind of that panic. Okay, I'm hearing that. Now, this can be somebody that you are directly close to. It can be yourself, you know, or it's a family member. Okay, but I'm hearing that in their voice. There is going to be a business proposition, or maybe you've got a little business, and I'm seeing it being, you know, successful. I'm feeling that things are going very much in your favor, and this is going to start the week off very nicely for you. There's a lot of pride and happiness within that. You are in that energy of, I know who I am, and I know I'm a nice person. So I always said to myself, what's the point of getting angry with somebody that is usually a really nice person? If they're the sort of person that you wouldn't necessarily, they wouldn't hurt anybody, they wouldn't deliberately do anything to anyone. Okay, so if you've got that energy, sorry, I've noticed looking tired, so I'm trying to patch myself up here. So so if that person then does make a mistake, or they don't mean to, but they did, you can't really get annoyed with them, because deep down you know that they would be absolutely horrified if they thought for 1 minute that they had hurt your feelings. So you can't get at somebody like that. The only people that you can actually get annoyed with are people who deliberately try and hurt you, or deliberately are thoughtless. Okay, so try and think about that before you, because I do feel as if you are going to be dealing with somebody's bad behavior, and this is you saying, I don't deserve it. And this is also somebody who's trying to trying to say to you was nasty to me, or you did this to me, and really they can't really blame you, because you would never do anything to hurt them deliberately. So I know I'm not explaining it very well. It's easy what I'm saying in my head, very difficult getting out there. So there are certain people in this world who deserve you to rant and rave at them, but there are a lot of other people who might mistakenly upset you, but you know that they didn't mean it. Those people don't deserve a lot of wrath. Okay, just quietly say, do you know what, that hurt? That is enough for them to say, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I would never do anything to hurt you. They don't need anything more than that if they're kind and caring people. Okay, so I do feel that the week is going to end up in a really good place for you Pisces, because we do have the World card, and we do have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is feeling good about yourself, good about the situation you're in. This is who I am. And then the World card is one of the best cards in the deck. Okay, so emotionally, let's have a little look. Okay, so what are the lessons being learned? So be careful of emotional stuff that comes down from the past. So sometimes it's like, oh, that triggered me, and you think, well, actually it triggered me because it's a past, that happened in my childhood, and now I'm sensitive about it. Is it a normal reaction? Probably not. But I've got to realize that I need to either deal with that pain from my past, or this situation is going to keep triggering me. So sometimes we have to go back to our ancestral lessons in the past and clear them up. This is about trusting, okay? Trusting ourselves, trusting our intuition. How does it feel? What's going on in your gut feeling today? Okay, and as long as you can keep going with that, you're not going to go far wrong. Okay, so sometimes if someone is giving you a scenario, and you're like, no, this doesn't feel right, they're either not telling you the whole truth, or there's more to it and they don't realize it. Okay, so this might mean nothing to you right now, but I'm telling you it's going to, between the 5th and the 11th of May. Okay, it's going to make sense. There you go. So, and let's go on to Cancerians. Okay. Cancerians, 5th through to the 11th of May 2025, and this is my eldest daughter Megan. And can we please still send some prayers and some love over to Hallie, who's still recovering from an unknown, we know that she's had sepsis. They think that there's been an infection in her bones. Hopefully the antibiotics are working at the moment. Yes, can we please send some healing energy over to Hallie and to Greg, if that's okay? I would appreciate it very much. Okay, so what is the Cancerians? 25. We'll do 30. There we go. All right. So what do you guys want to tell Cancerians? Oh, hello. The cards just blew out. What do you want to tell Cancerians? All right, so fresh out is the World card. So straight away, one of the best cards in the deck, the World, and it's with the High Priestess, and it's also with the Two of Wands. Okay, so together, this is indicating that there are some very good plans in place. These plans will be very successful. You don't know the whole situation yet. You don't know, or the truth is not revealed yet, basically. So I can't tell you the exact results from this plan, but I do know that it's looking good. Okay, but with the High Priestess, sometimes it's like information that isn't yet known. Okay, so we have to be patient and wait. Okay, so yeah, planning ahead. So there is going to be more of this, you know, when you plan further ahead of yourself, you know, and you're getting very much more organized. You are getting your lists together and you're ticking off what it is that you need to be doing or want to do. And everything is moving in the right direction. Okay, so this is a good thing. Now the wheel coming up here, the Wheel of Fortune, along with the Ace of Wands, sorry, means that there is an ambition that I'm seeing that is going into, it's like the start of a plan, the start of a project. And they're talking about there being, it's like you've got all the little details kind of centered and sorted, and this is going to pay off in a big way. So, you know, this could be a new job, this could be a new craft project, this could be a new business. Okay, whatever you are planning, if you do it in the right way, then there's the big thumbs up from the spirit world that everything is good, that you've got nothing to worry about there regarding, you know, how it's going to turn out, because it's the right timing and everything is moving forward. Now the Seven of Wands here indicates that there may at the end of the week be a slight challenge. Okay, and that challenge is more to do with your emotions than it is to do with, you know, the finer details financially, or to do with, you know, the preparation. This is more the nerves and you know, our ability to sometimes over dramatize things sometimes, or to emotionally let our emotions get away with us. Now that's a normal, it's a normal thing that we all do. Okay, and there's no amount of stopping you from doing this. It's just not going to stop. But what they are saying is try and be as grounded as possible and try and think of the positivity that the most positive that you can get. Now the Nine of Pentacles is here, and it's indicating new doors opening to you, new opportunities. Something that you didn't think you could possibly do is going to be available for you. And you know, it's a nice feeling. So yeah, there's some excitement building here. Okay, so this is a good thing. All right, so you know, all you've got to do is just keep those emotions grounded and all will be well. Okay, so emotionally, now this is just a little kind of just a little nudge to say, if you're feeling as if, you know, there's a bit of an emptiness inside, you know, that something's missing out of your life, ask yourself, is your life balanced? Work, rest and play? Have you got enough downtime? Are you burnt out, okay, with what's going on? Sometimes we don't have a choice, you know, with all the pressures of life. Sometimes we just have to be on autopilot. But they are saying, even if it's 10 minutes just to clear your head, and it's okay. All right, see what you can do. All right, so just try and keep yourself as grounded as possible. And there you got a nice emotional happiness energy there. So I feel as if, look up and watch, you know, when you can't stop smiling when you think about it, and this is happening and this is happening. So there's a lot to be thankful for. And I feel that the gratitude energy is really going to bring about more to be grateful for. Okay, so that's what I get for Cancerians. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to pop back to the chat to see what is, or let me get the text banner sorted out. Oh my goodness, this is very delayed. Right, that's it, I've hidden that. You know, when you keep pressing something, but because everything's delayed, it's like you're then turning it off. It's like, just be patient, Ellie, just be patient. So where did we get to? We've done we done Savannah, didn't we? So this is Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth, from Ontario in Canada. Here it is 11:19 Eastern time. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, so we've done this one as well. So how did I miss Kenneth's message then? But anyway, that's a message from Vera. So it's jumped back. This keeps jumping. Did it the other day as well. Usually see the recordings, but feeling lucky to contribute my energy tonight. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We being me, myself and I. So Kenneth is Aries, very direct, born leaders. Okay, a typical Aries, born leaders. They know what they're doing. Okay, they can be very self-assured. Hello, Paula. Hello, good to see you. Hello, it's been a while since I've seen your name. So hello, Private Cat. And Lisa is Pisces, Sun and Moon, Venus. So yeah, she's got all these Pisces, so lots of emotions there. Sarah Ann, hello Sarah Ann, good to see you, Sarah. So praying for a fast recovery. Yeah. She's such a fighter. She really is, Hallie. My granddaughter, so proud of her. You know, she's in hospital a lot of her life, unfortunately, because of her health conditions. But you know, it's not nice. It's not nice. So thank you, Savannah, praying for Greg too. Yeah, and thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much. And Lisa, sending healing energies and protection for Hallie. Begging for yourself. Thank you. Cancerians here, praying for a stress-free week. Yes, I pray for that for you as well. Diane, sending Hallie and Greg prayers. Thank you. Thank you for the Cancerian reading, praying for doors to open. Yeah. Oh, you felt that, did you? Felt spot on. Good. Blessings, Sally. Healing energy to Greg. Hello, Mel D. Kathy, aka Private Cat. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. If anybody does want to be put on the healing list, or if you know of a pet, or you know of a person that could do with being on the healing list, please just let me know. We've got a new sheet here, so let's get that one ready. So that's the new sheet there. So obviously, if there's an ongoing thing, and just because somebody was on previous sheet doesn't mean to say they can't be on the new one. Okay, please just let me know. I'm happy to put them on. So Leona, hello, join from Australia. Blessings and healing. Love it. It's not the same without you here, Leona. You're always here every time, and I love that. Thank you. Appreciate you. She'll be home soon. Yes, definitely. Can I ask if a recent breakup will work out? Recent breakup will work out. I don't do private ones at the moment, but I'll just pick a card for you. There's a strong past life energy. Okay, so this scenario is going to keep playing out until both of you understand what the lesson is. So the lesson needs to be understood by both people before you can either work it out for good and stay together, or understand what the lesson was and move apart. So at the moment it's still in the stages of understanding. So I don't think you guys have had enough yet. You've not understood it yet, so it's still ongoing. So okay, I know that can't really say much more there. Where did we get to? Okay. So yes, please, for healing list. So it's Kathy, isn't it? I will put you on there, Kathy. There you go. I've got you on there. Hi, Dreaming 9. Hello. Good morning, evening, or afternoon. I'd love to be on the healing list. Yeah, of course. I'll add you on there. I usually do the first name and an initial. There we go. You are on that. Okay, and I'll obviously pretty it up later. It's okay, Keith. That's okay. Mel D, please add me. Of course, I can add you. Mel D. This is page 38, believe it or not. 38. I would like a healing candle for you and your family. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, love and healing to Hallie as well. Thank you. All right. Right, so just had our federal elections here in Australia. Still have our not so nice Prime Minister in charge. It will all change. We need to be patient like other countries. It has to be seen to be really bad to trigger as many people to see the deep state at work, and then and only then do you get that the better one in there. And at the moment we're right in the thick of it with our Prime Minister here. Boy, he's bad news. Freedom of speech is dying over here in the UK. So yeah, and it's hard, isn't it? But as many people to wake up as possible is what's needed in order for that to move on and change. Same here in the UK. Oh, yes. So, appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Would you please put Mary on the healing list? Have you got an initial there for Mary? I've got her on there. Diane. Yeah, put myself, Jordan and Cheryl. Okay, no problem. So Diane with a double N, Jordan and Cheryl. Okay, again, did you want initials to go on? I can add those later. Sarah Ann is Mary S. I've got that. Mary S. Thank you, everybody. Oh, love the pink and orange blossoms on the screen. It is time for blossoms, isn't it? I love magnolia trees and, you know, the cherry blossom trees. They're just wonderful. Sending healing to Hallie. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Hoping the white hats would have removed Albanese and Dutton. Now, just because the face of that person is still there, you don't know that they haven't been replaced. A bit like Elon and Putin, they have been replaced. Okay, so it could be. So yeah, let's hope. Maybe we can look into the global predictions around that on Tuesday. It's challenging. We need to stay in high vibration, energy and joy. Yes, your PM is just a nightmare. It will be all better in divine timing. Yes, exactly. Dreaming 9, a birthday coming up. Hopefully wishes come true. Well, happy birthday for what's coming. So may you get all your wishes. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to do the next one, which is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, so Taurus. So Taurus, what are the numbers? 44, 10. Just going to have a quick drink. My ice cubes have melted, but never mind. Taurus, Taurus. I'm putting energy in there for Taurus now. Okay, so this is the 5th to the 11th of May. Okay, so I'm seeing a it's like an alternative point of view that throws I'm going to say someone, because it might be you or it might be them. It throws a person out emotionally by somebody's flippant opinion, and that opinion is it's going to affect the other person to such a degree that they really don't know what to think or how to carry on. I can see that they're being, it's like, you know, when it's like you've got somebody who's got Trump derangement syndrome, and you say that word and it's like this, you know, mind control reaction happens, and it's like, oh, he's a terrible man. It's like, what's terrible? What? Tell me why you think he's terrible. It's like, he's an orange man. Yeah, but what else? He secured the border. Damn him for securing that border. Damn him for finding fraud and making America great again. How dare he put America first? It's like, yeah, but what has he done? You know, what's the, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get people. Just don't. We could do with a Trump here in the UK. Anyway, it might not be about that. I'm giving you a scenario where one person says something and another person is irate about it, can't understand your point of view, or someone says something to you and you're like, I just don't get you. Okay, I'm seeing a dominant energy around at the beginning of the week. This dominant energy is too controlling for your liking, and I can see you kind of like just backing away a bit. Okay, that's what it feels like. It's like this person's reacting like a spoilt person and throwing their toys out their pram. Okay, and it's not good. It's not a good feeling. So we've also got a conversation I'm hearing about a business idea. This business idea has got the big thumbs up from the spirit world. It's a good idea and there is money to be made with this idea. There's a niche market for it, and they're asking you to it's like promote yourself to the highest and best ability, because you can make this work. You can make it very profitable. They're asking you to keep up certain boundaries and to make sure that it's like it starts off slow and then it builds gradually, okay, so that you don't get carried away with it, and it then disrupts your life too quickly. You know, and this is just to prove how much it's going to be working. You have the Sun card, okay? So with the Sun card, it's definitely, you know, it's got very good vibes to it. Now, if this isn't a business idea, then it can be a project, or it can be something that you've, you know, created for someone else, like an idea. Okay, it can be a loved one who is starting something, and you know, you get the big thumbs up. You're so proud of them. Okay, so, but it has to be around you. So emotionally, sometimes we feel as if spirit have kind of you know, abandoned us, and it's like, well, where were you when? And when people are in deep grief, sometimes a psychic will bring through a person's loved one to someone else who wasn't as close to them as you. And that is because there's so much grief and a negative energy around your aura, quite rightly so. You know, it is grief, but the spirit one can't get through. Whereas you've got someone who wasn't as hurt and wasn't in so much pain, and that's why they get the message and you didn't. It's like, well, why do they come through to you and not me? That's the reason. So it could be that there's someone else around you who is getting a lot of spirit messages, who is receiving information about a loved one, and it's like, I want to connect with them as well. What can I do? Okay, so they're asking you to find a middle ground, like a meditation. So to create a cottage in a beautiful setting. Visualize that cottage, visualize the inside of that cottage as somewhere safe to meet in your meditation, and have an armchair by the fire that you sit in, and an armchair for your loved one to sit in, and invite them to come. You could be on a bench, and the bench overlooks a lovely valley of flowers or greenery. Okay, and like a heavenly image of this bench, and you ask your loved one to come and sit with you on that bench. Okay, now sometimes that loved one might not be ready to sit next to you, but they could stand behind you with their hands on your shoulders, okay, in the meditation. So create a scene, because I do feel as if somebody is really wondering why their loved one has not come through to them. Okay, and that's the answer there. Not that they can't or won't, it's just that they're stuck. I can see somebody who is feeling as if, well, what is the point of my efforts? I'm feeling a little bit empty, or I need something more. Well, the universe is just about to give you an opportunity that you can't resist. Okay, it's coming up this week. So there you go. That's what I got for Taurus. Okay, we're going to go straight on to Virgos. 52 exactly. Right. Put the cards back. Virgos. Okay, so you're going to be finishing things. Okay, I'm finishing projects. I'm finishing, the conversations that need to be had with people. I'm able to have more time. For some reason, there's been a juggling about, or some opportunity has come along for you to play catch up, and that has worked in your favor. You're feeling really good, actually. I can see that confidence in you. When your head is clear and you don't feel so fuzzy. Has anybody who's watching this felt that fuzzy head feeling, as if it's like a hangover feeling? That's the only way I could describe it. Feeling of something's, it's like you're in a dream state, but you're not. So I've been feeling that, and Greg's been feeling that. So, is there anyone else who's been feeling it? There is a something to do with a mother figure or a motherly character around you, and I feel that there is a need. I don't like the word intervention, okay, but would you understand in your life a feeling of we've got to get to the bottom of this, we've got to understand what's going on. You're keeping things to yourself, which is fine, but it's causing you, or causing us, situations that need to be resolved. So there's something going on to do with a motherly character, okay, around you, and a need to get to the bottom of things. Okay, so there also is a time of breaking free from your regular routine and doing something that's a bit different, doing something that's going to make you smile, make you happy. And I can see this being, it will become a regular thing, trying something different that you enjoy, and dealing with things, finishing off things, and making life much better for yourself and for other people. Okay, taking off the shackles of life. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Also, this card's back again. So is there something missing in your life? And in which case, what is it? You know, are you feeling as though you've missed an opportunity in your life and you want that opportunity back? You know, perhaps you have regrets. Regrets are not great to have. And sometimes we have to kind of give ourselves that opportunity again. But if you haven't got everything in your life that makes you happy, then sometimes we have to find that happiness, maybe with other people, with other situations. Okay, and it can be done. Otherwise, you end up feeling a bit lost and feeling as if nothing's really working out the way that you had hoped. Okay, so yeah, sometimes if you need change in your life, then you are the one that has to change it. No one else can do it for you. It's really important, and I can see that becoming an actual reality. You know, organizing things, starting new projects, taking the reins of your life and saying, I'm doing it. You know, it's very direct, these messages, very, very direct. I feel clear about them as well. A bit of OCD as well. I'm getting everything perfect the way I want it, you know. So there you go, Virgos. That is for you. So moving forward to Capricorns. 50, it would be 57. All right. So what do you guys want to say to Capricorns? Okay, so there's definitely a good feeling around you. You've got this 10 of Cups along with the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is very much dealing with things. And I can see being the Cup, you know, and the 10 of Cups, you're feeling good about getting things off your chest, making sure that everybody knows how you feel. And, you know, if there's an issue, you're sorting it out or talking it over with people. This has cleared the energy, and it's good. Now, you may find yourself doing this in a light-hearted way, in a jokey way, you know, banter, okay, that sort of thing. And so, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, a big deal, okay, but you are dealing with things. It's good. There's been some thoughts and ideas about rerouting or moving, not necessarily yourself. This could be somebody, you know, close to you. There is some discussions also about a summer holiday or links with abroad, overseas. I can see this trip being organised because I feel as if there's a motorway, then there's a flight. Okay, I see this. And I know this won't be every Capricorn, you know, lining up at their airports, but sometimes there can be conversations about this, and or somebody you know who is, okay. But definitely that is a definite mindset. You've realised that you've got to stand your ground, okay, and you're having to put up some boundaries. And this is with somebody who really is not playing fair. Okay. Now, this person who's not playing fair, it's as if this person knows how to push your buttons, knows that you are not, you're not going to kick off about it. Well, I feel that they are in for a surprise, because actually you are going to start to say something, and you are going to help them to understand that you are not somebody who takes it. Okay, all right, it's like, this is not fair, and I know it's not fair, and I'm going to make this fair now. Okay, I can see they're feeling a bit, you know, when you feel a bit blocked. Okay, let me put my cushion back up so you don't see my bags at the back there. just don't look at the mess. So yeah, this is like a feeling of I feel a bit blocked. I need to know where to go next. So I'm sensing a feeling it's good right now, but I need a direction. I need to know where I'm going. And I'm getting a lot of that in bookings where people write what sort of thing they want in their reading. A lot of people are saying, I need to know what my life path is. I need to know a direction. I'm feeling a little bit lost. And that is perfect for tarot cards. Okay. They're really good for that. There's also a lot of people who are saying, I don't know whether to stay in my job or leave, or I don't know whether to stay in my relationship or leave. Now, the tarot, we can't tell you what to do. Okay, that's not something that tarot can do, or anybody should do that. That is your decision. But there is such a thing as doing a double timeline, and that can show you the energy of plan A or plan B, or a person A or person B. Okay, so you know these things. So a lot of people are I feel standing at a crossroads at this time. I can definitely see it with Capricorns for sure. But you are in the process of, you know, getting to the heart of situations, and you know, I feel as if this is to do with, you know, having some fun in your life, having something to work for, you know. So it's, nobody wants to just work and work and work and then nothing happens or nothing changes. You've got to have something, even if it's a weekend away or one night over, stay somewhere. It just feels as if there's a lot of that planning going on. Okay, so what does the emotional cards have to say? All right, so this to me feels as if it's like get inspired to do something that you used to do maybe when you were younger. It's like, let's go and do that, or let's go and do this, you know. Going to play a game of pool, or going to, I don't know, watch the sunset, or have a picnic or something. It just feels as if it's time. Okay, and this is what you're not going to be doing. This is to do with you know, people stepping over you to get to their own happiness. It's like, hold on a minute, I deserve happiness as well. This isn't just about you. And so, you know, you are doing that, you know, fluffing your feathers and saying, no, this is not on. Okay, this is not on. So there you go. That's what I got for Capricorns. Okay, I'll go back to the chats, see what's happening there. Oh, so Diane, it's all S's. Okay, thank you for that. I will add S to the names. I may have to rewrite that out, but that's okay. I love doing this, so yeah, I will do that. No problem. It starts with ourselves first. We do have to look after ourselves. You know, if you're a flight attendant and the flight attendant is doing the spiel that they do, it's like you have to put on your oxygen mask first before you help someone else, and that's it. This is what we have to do. We have to make sure that we are looked after, that we put ourselves first, so that we can then help others to do the same. You know, and not all the time, obviously. Sometimes we have to be selfless and you know, but there are times that it's important for us as well. Okay. Dutton lost his seat and leadership of the opposition party, so another one bites the dust. All the chess moves are in position. Okay, so there is some good news then, is there, Leona? Yeah. So dreaming, I've been spending a lot of money on the idea, like really. Then I stopped while I was in patenting process. I don't know if some company had a few companies interested, but nothing happened. It's about timing, and sometimes you might do something and it's like we're all gung-ho about it, but then nothing changes. But then we might wait a month or so, and then everything flows really well. And that's the beauty. That's it. That's life. Yeah. Lesson learned. Yeah, it's not a nice lesson though, is it? It feels horrible, but I do get it. You have to see how you're going. Oh, Australia 1 is the way forward for change. Yes, every country deserves a leader who stands up for them, puts them first and their needs first, and speaks for the people. You know, this is what Trump's doing, and I don't understand how the other people or the anti-people cannot see that this is exactly what he's doing, what he said he's going to do. I believe that is it for everyone. Yes, definitely. So Paula says she's Virgo rising, also fitting. There you go. Fatigue and lack of motivation, says Mel D. I get it, Mel. I do. Private cat. It's all like a stage play. The aware audience is over all the nonsense though, and dealing with the unaware. Yeah, it's like, how can you not see what's going on, guys? I mean, look. I know they have to make it blatantly obvious. So Zach, hello Zach from Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, hoping for my lottery manifestations to come in tonight. Oh yes, oh yeah, you've won, Zach. You've won. There you go. I'm putting that in there. Seeking to serve humanity with the winnings. Absolutely. Jeremiah, I do have regrets in my past that led me down a path of tremors and vocal issues. I have figured out what caused this, but still it's a long way to recovery. You can do it, Jeremiah. You can do it. You know, we can all look back and think about the things that we could have done. We don't know if it was a divine path that we're supposed to be on. If so, we need to have a word with those people that we did the contracts with. I think you cope very well with your situation, Jeremiah. You really do. Absolutely. I do admire you. There you go. So everyone, sending lots of love to dreaming there. So isn't that lovely? I love you, family. Inner knowing. Hello, Goddess. I apologize for missing Monday's class. I forgot. I'm Leo. It's okay. You come whenever you want to. Yes. Oh, hello, Crystal Princess. Spot on, Ali. Oh, good. You know, so Anna Iva. Hi, Ali. Is it okay to ask a quick question here? Yes, go on then. Yeah, that would be okay. So Zach, love and light. I'll come back to you guys in a minute. Let's do the next parts of this. So this will be the fire signs, everybody. There we go, the fire signs. So we'll be doing Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so Leo to start. Right, so I'm building up the energy for Leos. So this is the 5th to the 11th of May. Okay, so I'm seeing a lack of communication going on between yourself and somebody who you would normally be talking to or communicating with, you know, more regularly. And I'm sensing it's a real shame. That's what it feels like. This is a real shame that we can't speak. You know, what can we do to mend this? So, you know, I'm seeing at least one of you wants to make amends. I do see that. And I don't know how the other one's going to react to it. But, you know, it's a temporary thing. I do think this is temporary. And I do see everybody being back in communication, I would say, in the next couple of months at least. Okay, so they gave me 2, so that's either 2 weeks or 2 months. All right, that's what it feels like. At least there's going to be a gesture of kindness or a gesture of you know, reaching out. Okay, that's what I see there. All right, so I'm seeing links around a car and needing to get the car looked at, serviced, or sorted out in some way. And I feel as if there is a needing to do something different to do with transport, or the way the direction that you go in needs to be changed, or something. The route that you're taking, you know, to get from A to B to C needs to be adjusted. So I don't know what this is, but they're just saying that there's going to be a need to kind of like change things up. And I'm seeing you looking at a map, or, you know, trying to find different ways forward. Okay, but I do see everything will be absolutely fine, because we've got the celebration card and the thumbs up from the spirit world. So yeah. Okay, so somebody from your past is going to be re-entering your life, and I can see this being quite an emotional time. I can see you being quite it's like you've got to say your piece, or you've got to give this person understanding or knowledge about how you felt. Okay, with this you know, with the past, and how you want things, and the boundaries that you're needing for the present. So everything is upside down, and I feel as if you're looking at how they felt, or looking at things from their point of view, which actually is very healthy, and it's going to work in your favor, and it's going to work in this person from your past. So this can be an ex, a family member, it can be a friend, family member, or love life, you know. So it's somebody who's re-entering your life, and I feel by the end of next week you'll know about this. So Leos, emotionally, you're trying to put your trust in someone or something. Okay, you're trying to trust that everything will be okay and will work out all right in the end. There is such a feeling sometimes as, why do I always feel the odd one out? Why do I always feel different when everyone else is going in one direction? I seem to be going in the other, or I think things in a different way than other people. And so you're realizing that sometimes being different is uncomfortable sometimes, and it's annoying. Yeah, so Spirit understand. They do. They understand how frustrating it can be. And they're sometimes saying it's frustrating until you find your tribe. When you find your tribe, everybody's different and everyone's accepting of being different. Okay, so it does then get easier. Okay, but yeah, wishing you lots of love on that. I've been there many times in my past, very, very definitely. So let's go on to Sagittarius now. Oh, I didn't write down the number, did I? So anyway, I've done this now. So this is 1:15:36. All right, Sagittarius. I've got Sagittarius moon. So this is one of mine. They just don't want me to stop shuffling. I'm trying to get the link. Okay, give it to me again. That's better. That's better. Okay, so someone's dangling a carrot in front of you, Sagittarius, the beginning of the week. How much do you want? What you want? All right, do you want it enough? I feel that doors were closed and now they're open. There is an abundant feeling around you. There is it's like a sense of achievement, but also I want to go much further than I've already gone. I'm hearing the words congratulations, that everything has been working out well. Okay, but you're being quite hard on yourself, expecting yourself to do better. I'm hearing there being a transference of money. Okay, and I'm seeing from one account to another, and I'm also seeing the recognition that you've done a good job as well. They're saying keys are opening new doors, like I said. Be careful with keys as well, because they're giving me keys. So sometimes that can mean literally. Just be aware that when you chuck your keys down and you don't put them in a safe place, you then can't find them quickly enough. So they're asking you to be careful with your keys. They're talking about a person who has lost your respect. You're now looking at that person from a different angle, different point of view. And it's their fault. I'm afraid it's their fault for what they have, how they've treated other people, including yourself. You now look at them different. I'm seeing decorating, heavy duty cleaning, or a bit chaotic in the household. And I feel that I'm getting organized. I'm setting things right and getting things done. And it feels as if I don't like the chaos, but I know that it's going to be good. Tippy-toeing around a person who you feel should know by now how you need to be treated. And I do feel as if, how long are you going to keep making excuses for this person and putting up with what they are doing? If you say to somebody how that hurt, please don't do that to me again. It really upset me. And then they go and do it again without an apology. Do you realize that they actually know that they're hurting you and they just don't care? You have to be aware. If someone said that behavior hurts me, and you're a decent enough person, you wouldn't do it again. You wouldn't keep doing it. You would think about it. You go, if you slipped up again after that, you go, oh, I'm sorry, I know you don't like that. I'll try better. I'm sorry. But if somebody especially a partner, keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again, that is emotional torture. It's not good. It's not good. And sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves and say, how much more are you going to put up with it? All right. I can see there being at least one of you tippy-toeing around this going, I am done. I'm done. I'm seeing education, learning or teaching around you as well, Sagittarius. So there's some sort of education matters as well. There's also somebody who is not looking forward to education or is getting themselves stressed out about it. And I'm sensing a need to address this or a need to get this back in balance. Okay. It's, you know, when somebody just says it's not going to be as bad as you think, but I can understand why you feel the way you do. Okay. So it's, yeah, they just need a bit of reassurance. Okay. They're feeling a bit nervous. Okay. So there is a character around you who's going to be playing, you know, when they cry wolf and it's like, I need you. And it's like, so you then try everything you can to be there for them. And they're deliberately worrying you. They're deliberately, it's like, that's it. I've had it. I'm going to do this to myself. And then they put the phone down and then they don't answer. That is mind games and torture. It's not good. I do see a lot of mind games going on, okay, around you. And I do feel that you do know the difference between them. Okay, so lot to sort out there, Sagittarius. Okay, a lot to sort out. Okay, let's go on to Aries. Okay, Aries is 12200. I'm going to be making a coffee. It's my coffee time. So it's going to be loud, and so I'll pause talking when it gets that loud. All right, I'm sorry. It's only for a few seconds. 5 seconds, that's it. All right, so Aries, 5th through to the 11th of May, 2025. I'll use the time to shuffle, okay? I'm going to mute myself just for a little bit. I wonder if that muted. Did it mute? I don't know. I don't know. Hope so. Okay. Aries, Aries, Aries. That's the one. Right. So they're giving me the words, a lesson in love. So obviously, love to one person might be different to love from another person. Okay. This could be, you know, for some of you Aries, this will be love of, you know, somebody that you know, is a family member. Okay. But for others of you, it could be, you know, love life. And they're just saying that you are getting to the point of learning what it feels like to be on the other side of you know, misunderstandings and people not explaining things before they hurt another person, and a bit of drama going on. So definitely I'm seeing lessons in love, okay, in a big way. Now this is important, that you let your intuition tell you what is really going on. Your gut feeling will be there, and I do suggest using a pendulum. I've just done one of the Patreon tears is a recorded class, and I've just done it on pendulums, and it basically teaches you you know, how to use pendulums, and you know, the fact that they are basically tuning in with your higher self and with your spirit guides, not necessarily the higher beings, but they can tell you more than you know, for sure. Yeah, so I feel if you used a pendulum, you would be able to get to know that what's really going on with you and what's really going on with the other person's energy. Okay. But a lot is being learnt this week, and some of it will be uncomfortable. But you know, sometimes we have to find out things so that we can clear the air and move forward. They're showing me some documents, some contracts, and I feel these are linked with money, security, financial matters. That we've got the balance. So I do feel as if whatever you're doing, there is a need to make sure that everything is balanced the way it's supposed to be balanced. And this is important that you know, so it's like, don't necessarily borrow more than you know that you can afford to pay back. And I know that's an obvious thing, but sometimes we try and push ourselves, don't we, outside of those boundaries, and then we think, why did I do that? So I feel that there's think very carefully before borrowing money, the amount of money that you're thinking of. Okay, so now when these scenarios come up, they may not be you directly, but they may be somebody who's connected with you. So emotionally, you might need help from a friend to realize that it's time to let go of someone, something, or a situation. This basically is saying, I can't do this anymore. I'm just climbing out of a pit of despair, or I'm climbing out of, you know, sorry, not feeling worthy, or somebody has done my head in and maybe not trust my own feelings. And this is you climbing back out of that and believing in yourself. Okay, you know right from wrong, and you also know when someone else needs to know right from wrong. Okay, so there you go. That is the fire signs, everybody. Fire signs. Let's go back to the chat again. Oh, I did it again. Sorry. I forgot to take this down. There, that's better. Now I can go to the chat. Right, there we go. Okay, so Anna, let me have a slurp of coffee. Okay, some of that is I've got to read it from the little text. So Ali, do you feel it's better not to contact my long distance male friend this summer at all? I mean, he will not be open to see me in June to September in Europe. I don't understand. Do you mean he will or he won't be able to see you? I think you've asked this before, and this person seems to be driving you crazy, Anna, and I feel for you. If a relationship is too much like hard work, like with anything that we're starting out, it's like and it feels as if you're going uphill, and it's a struggle uphill, and it's not going with the flow, then that answers your question a lot of the time. the universe is basically saying it's not in the right energy. The relationship is not, it's like you're trying too hard and it should just go with the flow. If two people want to be together, they'll make it happen no matter what the complications are. You know, so we can then sometimes make excuses, or we can, because I've been there, I've done it, I have. And sometimes we have to say, do you know what? They need to step up and they need to meet me halfway, and I shouldn't have to keep asking questions after questions about, you know, whether or not they care about you. Somebody shouldn't be leaving you dangling like that. It's just an alley thing, okay? Partly psychic, because I've been there and I do understand, but yeah, there's going to be somebody out there, Anna, who will just can't wait to be in your company, can't wait to communicate with you. That's the energy that needs to be around you. And if somebody is kind of dragging their feet or making it complex, yeah, okay, I'm not going to influence the cards though. I'm going to be open about what the cards say, okay? I promise you. No, I didn't do it, sorry. Okay, I'm just going to go into the energy of you both together. Okay, so the strength card needs, this is courage and strength. So having to have courage and strength to get through what you've got to get through. This is indicating that your psychic ability, your deep kind of psychic knowledge, does know more than you are admitting. Okay, it does know more. Again, we've got the moon card. And the moon, it's like one side of the moon is very bright and beautiful and the other side is dark. Okay, so there's some darker energy around this situation, meaning that you might have some good stuff, but there is some other stuff to deal with as well. The Lover's card is basically you know, a love life, but it's complex. Okay, so I'll show you. So that looks wonderful, but then when you look closely, you've got a slight tear down the middle, which means that it's being repaired, it's being sorted out, okay, or needing to be sorted out. This is the Independent card. I've got to do this on my own. Is there a fear of you being on your own? And, you know, making, you know, having a relationship is important to you, and there's someone around you keeps letting you down, and this is you juggling your time and energy around to fit around them as well. So it's complex, and it feels painful when I get in your energy, Anna. So, and sorry, it's not feeling good. It's not feeling good. So anyway, so where are we now? Okay, so dreaming. My sister is also born in May. She is younger, so I used to tell her when I was upset with her, Mum found her in the garbage bin. There is a cake that says exactly that. I will have to send it. Yep. This is it. It's our lovely Linda. Hello, Linda, darling. Good to see you. And 4th of May is or was my mum's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Linda's mama. Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, we've got a Tinky back. She's any day now. This little girl is having the bubbers any day, aren't you, love? So here, look, here, have these. It's a little dish for you, sweeties. Oh, she doesn't want sweeties. She wants stick. You want a stick? Here, darling. There you go. I'm letting her have treats when she wants them because she's got bubbers, and she's she's going to have some babies. And we've got loving homes for them already, whoever, we don't know how many there is, but we got people. Yeah, my daughters, hopefully. Well, Rhea says no. Maggie's working on her partner. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be keeping one of the babies. And who else wants one? There was somebody else who wants one as well. So exciting. I prefer her to have been a bit older, but it is what it is. So, thank you. Please click like, everybody. It doesn't cost you a thing just to click like. Subscribe if you can, and to share the video would be wonderful. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you for prompting, Dreaming. Thank you. Oh, everyone's wishing your mum and you happy birthday. I'm sorry I misread your message. So there's a message for Jeremiah. Try not to focus on past regrets, as this will place you back in that energy. Forgive yourself and others included, and focus. Where'd it go? Focus on the focus on now and feel the joy within you. Hope that helps. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? Hard processing the decisions that we made. Hi, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Good to see you. I have the pendulum class open on my phone right now. Hey, good. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with how it went. Yeah. So thank you. It's okay. Mum transitioned in 2009. Yeah. It's hard when they go over, your parents. Prayers for my brother Mike, complications from heart surgery. Can I put him on the healing list? What's his initial, Laurie? I'll happily put him on the healing. So Linda said this Aries reading resonates. Good. Also, it's for the future. It's for next week as well, remember. So there's some things that will be developing there too. So everyone's wishing your Mike love as well. Oh my goodness. I might have to come back to the chat. I meant he will not be open. That must hurt you greatly as well. So I do feel for you. Asked about May, but I will be in Europe longer. I'd have a wonderful holiday, and if you end up meeting up, Hannah, great. And if you don't, that's okay too, as long as you, yeah. Do you think I will retire? See, this is what happens, Anna. When I do one reading, the more come in. I don't blame anybody. I absolutely don't blame anybody. But will I retire this year? Let's have a look. I got the secret card. I got this. The High Priestess usually means stop asking. They're not going to tell you. But I also then got a yes card. So you can take from that what you want, really. But yeah, it doesn't really help with that, does it? Yeah. Lovely photos on the screen, Annie. Very nice. I was looking through all these little template things and I thought, blossom trees. Blossom. Yeah. So you're right, it sounds easy, but it's not to say universe will take over. You know what I want. When we stop searching or seeking, feeling it within, love will come. Living proof, married 16 years. It'll flow into your life if it's meant to. It really will, usually when you're not looking. Yeah. So hello, Syrian. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to come back to the chat because it's lovely to see everybody chatting. But I've got to get on as well, haven't I? So we're going to go on now to Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Back into texts there. Okay. And I'll be recording these ones. Okay, Aquarius, 0, 1, 40, 50. That will be it. Okay, so this reading is for Aquarius, the 5th through to the 11th of May. And this is for my lovely son-in-law, Craig, and all the other Aquarians out there. Tinker's having a funny 5 minutes over there. Okay, let's see. All right. So it's time to move the past into the past and move forward. And I feel as if I'm focused very much on goals, achieving things. You know, there's no time to look at the past. It is time to keep going ahead. There is a feeling of looking after yourself, making sure that you're okay. Doing things that make you feel good, make your body feel good, make your soul energy feel good. So I do feel there's a lot of kind of mind, body and soul energy, okay, going on with Aquarius there. There is a sense of, you know, as we're going forward and we're not looking back, but there's still something that is blocking us in regard to, you know, achieving exactly what we want. And I can see that there is just a strong need to be more focused. And I feel that that can be not necessarily what you're thinking, because you might be thinking, oh my God, I can't be any more focused than I am right now. But I can see that there is something else in your life that it's like I've been forgetting that, you know, I've been busy doing this and this, but I haven't been doing that and that. And so that is why we need to look after ourselves and look after our soul. And don't forget those happy moments where you feel so much love, you know, from your family, friendships as well. Okay, so it's like you might have been focusing on goals and achieving those really well, but you're kind of missing out, because whatever we focus on, there's always another side of things as well, isn't it? We concentrate on this, but it's like we can't spin all plates at the same time and hopefully that they'll all be balanced, okay, because sometimes there isn't. So they're just saying you are focusing on being good in all areas of your life because that's what your goal is, okay? But try not to be too hard on yourself, because, you know, you are aware of it, okay? That's what there is. I can see there being a long distance journey, and I can see somebody around you who is, I feel it's like provoking you or tempting you, or, you know, something that is, there's a need of keeping at arm's reach. And I can see that this will be a difficult thing. I'm seeing there is a big wish that you have that is right in front of you. It's like, I know what I want and I know what I need. And so I can see that it's like putting things in priorities. That's what it feels like. It's like, well, I want this and I want that, but I need this and I've got to have that. So it's like you're basically doing a game of chess with emotions and with your priorities, and realizing that sometimes the universe sends us curveballs to see how we react and what we do with those. Okay. I'm seeing a change in your job in some way, as a change, and I can see this change not being exactly what you want. I'm feeling a bit angry or frustrated about this change, but I do feel as if this change may be temporary. It might not necessarily affect you long, but it's still not something that you will look forward to. Okay, so let's see the emotions that are coming on this week. Okay, so independence. Now, sometimes we feel independent when we are, busy doing other things. And sometimes we forget our commitments, or we forget all the things that we've got to do because there's so much else going on. And so they're asking you to maybe write things down, keep a diary or do something different with trying to remember what you need to remember. But we do have the love card there. We have love, celebration, happiness, a blissful feeling. There's something really nice that is coming about, something very special, and you're maybe doing something that's a little bit different, towards that celebration. So, it's like, when you do something special for a person, that is romantic in a way. Okay, it might be romantic according to you and not necessarily romantic to anybody else, but that the person receiving that gesture will know that this is from your heart and that you meant it in that way. So that's lovely. Okay, so that's what I get for Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to go Gemini now. Geminians 0, 1, 4, 7, 40. Cheers. Geminis. What have we got for Geminis this week? 4th through to the 11th of May. That card just didn't want to go in. And this is to do with your wishes and your dreams. It's like, putting your dreams first, putting your energy, I'm important too. My dreams are important too. Okay, so this card, the 6 of Swords. When we are focused on our goals and we are, very blinkered with them, the chance for them to be working and achievable is very high. The only time that wouldn't work is if it karmically is not the right time for you. So there's times in our lives when we are successful, and that's because it's meant to be. And there's times that we are blocked as well. And I can see that there is an opening coming up where everything is going in your favor. It's like, that reminds me of Hunger Games. May everything be in your favor. I can't remember what it is, but there's a saying in Hunger Games. You guys can probably remember it. May the odds be forever in your favor. I think it's what it says. Anyway, I can see there being some decisions, and I feel that this is the right time for you. There's some decisions about work and decisions about training courses and finding out about weighing up the pros and the cons to do with financial opportunity. Okay, because I'm seeing two paths and I'm seeing a crossroads, but when I look at the pathways, it's more like not changing it, going into more a deeper job role or a deeper opportunity. That's kind of how that's making me feel, because I've got, it's like a decision. You can't just say, oh, here's promotion, and you then sit there and go, oh, that's great. It's like, yeah, but do I want it? Do I actually want that promotion? Is that something that is going to be good for me? You know, I can see there being abundance around you, like a financial windfall or things looking very good financially. I've also got this celebration of love also around, and a feeling that making my heart sing. So it wouldn't surprise me if at least some of you are in a very happy relationship or have started a new one. I've got having to get things off my chest, or having to say, you know, what I feel. And there's definitely links around a celebration to do with love. Okay, a celebration of love. And Spirit are definitely listening to your dreams right now. So only concentrate this week on what it is that you want. Try not to concentrate on what you don't want, because they're going to give you more of that. So it's like they're doing a bit of a, you know, taking a photograph of the image that's in your head of what you deserve. Okay, and then they're bringing that to you. But everything is working out for the best. And I can see there being maybe a holiday or a trip. I'm seeing going away, okay, and enjoying that break. Okay, that's what that feels like there. Okay, so let's see what the emotional cards are going to say. All right, so you're going to be given the leadership energy. So this means there is, I feel this is to do with a job or to do with a project where someone is pushing you forward and saying, you can take the lead on this. You know, we'll follow your instructions. Okay, and you're kind of picking your team and deciding who's gonna go with you and who's going to stay back. There's going to be that big decision there. Okay, I think I need another one. Okay, they're also talking about you know, some people deserving to be close to you, and some people deserving to be that side of that brick wall, that protection. It's like, no, you don't deserve to be in my inner circle of friends. You have proved to be, you know, it's like I've a fox in the hen house. That's what they're giving me. So yeah, you're definitely clued up and very self-aware of this not nice character, and they seem to be trying to come back and fool you again, and you're going, I'm not going to be fooled again. No, I know what you're doing. So yes, it's one of them. Okay. So over to Libra now. So Libra is 015400. All right, record this one. This is for Greg. Okay, because Greg's a triple Libra. I've got Libra rising. So this is the last one of the evening. I'll go back and check the chat. But yeah, Libra. Okay, 5th through to the 11th of May. Okay, so there seems to be somebody giving you, it's like bending your ear. That makes me feel somebody telling you things that you don't want to hear. Okay, I'm seeing swords of thoughts. So can you see all these thoughts flying around? Some are hurting, some you don't want to listen to. Okay, but some are defeating things that don't need to be around you. So yeah, there's a great deal being said, but I do feel that there is love behind that, and I do feel that you know, you understand that to be true as well. I'm seeing somebody who's got a bit of a sting in the tail, and you know, when you feel as if you're being cornered and you want to go on the attack, or you want to defend yourself, that's the feeling that I'm getting when all these opinions are coming to you. Now, we do have the Six of Wands, which is achievement. Well done, congratulations, you did it. And I do feel as if this is like public speaking, or needing to be public with your speaking, being public with what you need to say or what you're going through. That has always been my get it out there kind of card. Okay. We've got the secrecy card, you know, keeping things to yourself, and being careful about who you tell or what you speak about. But I can see that, you know, when you've been doing that, but sometimes you're bored with it. It's like, I need a project or something else to take my mind off what I'm doing. And that is the Libra card there. So you can see the Libra sign on his jacket there. Let's try and get it. Can you see it? It's there. Anyway, this basically is saying that we, you know, Libras, they want the balance, they want fairness, they want everything to be, you know, weighed up and everything be right. And when it's not, and it's off balance, for, you know, too many times, that can affect the balance of Libras. Libras don't like that. They're constantly seeking that balance. I can see standing your ground over a person who is bubbly and happy-go-lucky, and a need to stand up for yourself or stand your ground, and try and hold back your frustrations and hold back, you know, what you're feeling. It is difficult. It's very difficult. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is self-love. Okay, and knowing that you are a lovely person. Nobody can take that away from you, because you do know that. But we do have the Temperance card here, which says, I need the balance of my life. I need to know that there is a steady balance of work, rest, and play. Otherwise, my inner child sulks. My inner child doesn't work well. And sometimes we then feel as if we feel ill, we feel poorly. There's someone else around you. I can see there is somebody who is needing to say their piece, or to get things off their chest. And I can see some official documents as well around you, and links with your home, and a feeling that you're not getting what you want. Okay, but there's an indication that I'm kind of I've got to protect myself. And there is a reading here that I've got to do for Greg. Some of these cards are actually talking directly to him, so I will go into that in a reading for him. Okay, so if that does resonate with other people, then I will you know, you can ask me, and I will share the reading, the extra reading that I got. Okay, so yeah, but just in case it is just for him, I will do that. Okay, so emotion cards, let's have a look. All right, so the emotions that we're doing here, this is to do with leadership. Sometimes we have to take the lead role. Sometimes we have to say, this is the direction we're going and who's coming with me, or you choose who's coming with you. And this is success. Okay, so this is indicating there will be success. There will be that things are going in the right direction for you. Okay, so, and sometimes it feels as if we're a lone person. When everyone else is walking one way, we're walking the other way, and it's like, are we ever going to get a break here? Because it's like, you know, am I alone in this? And no, you're not. You're not alone in this. But sometimes we need to pull in other people who can help and will help. Okay, so there you go. That's what I get for our Libras. All right, so okay, so let's go into the chat to just see how everybody's doing. Now, where did we get to? All right, I'm just reading some of the comments here. Okay, so that reading is so good, Ali. Good. I'm pleased it's resonating, Lisa. Good. Jeremiah's saying hi to Tinky. Okay, so Syrian, Linda, it was my mum's birthday too today. She will be 87 years old. Good for her, bless her. Yeah. I told my friends not chasing nobody. If it's meant to be, we will meet in the most easiest way that really happened, thank God. Yeah, sometimes it's just like we've just got to let things flow rather than trying to force things. When we force things, there's definitely something amiss. Okay, there's something amiss there. And yeah, I've done it many times in my life, so I do understand exactly what that is. We try and make something fit, or we try and make excuses for other people when actually, you know, if they wanted it as much as you do, they would put the effort in. Yeah. The two sweet feline fur babies that I was blessed to have in my care for about a month were picked up to go back to their home a couple of days ago. I missed the little sweeties. Oh, Linda. That's a nice little thing, isn't it? Being a little foster person, or, you know, like a, I don't know, a little surrogate. It's nice. So it's Michael S. Okay, let me write that in here. Michael S. is here on the healing list, and I will pick the colours around Michael. No problem. So yeah, if anybody else wants to be on the healing list, pets or people, it's okay. Oh, it's my pleasure. Happy birthday to Syrian's mum. The flowers give it a lovely ambience. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So beautiful. Yes, it's sad when they get adopted, but more will always find you. My mum used to ask me, how come I always find little kittens or puppies when I go out? Oh, yeah. Misanthropy, hello lovely lady. How can do these videos so late? How do I do these videos so late? I don't know. I don't know. It's just I was sleeping a lot today. I do that sometimes to repair. I do that, and yeah, I was like, right, I've got to do this because tomorrow I won't be able to because I'm going to be with family tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to do it. And yeah, Sundays, I'm trying to do it on Saturdays, these videos. When I leave it to Sundays, I sometimes stay at my mum's on Sundays, and then it's difficult to do it at my mum's. Oh, that's okay. Everyone's saying hi to everyone and happy birthday and everything. Love the way you arrange your background, Ali. You truly are so beautiful and appreciated. Oh, thank you. Well, and you can ignore the mess behind there. Hello, Chrissy. Good to see you, Chrissy. Got to go now. Love to you, Ali, and all in the chat. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you are. Leona, whatever your time zone is in Australia. Trying hard to listen and follow. Oh, where did we get to? And follow. Oh, well, you won't have to follow for long because that's it. We've completed our astrology and I've caught up with the chat, and there's lots and lots of love going out to each and every one of you, even the people watching this after the show. I do appreciate you watching it. I would really appreciate it if you did the thumbs up for me, and you shared this anywhere you can. I would appreciate it very much. Okay. If you wanted to support Greg, you can go to in5d.net. He has got some wonderful tie-dye t-shirts there. They are amazing and they really trigger some amazing dreams. They're made with quartz crystal sand in there, and they're also crystals. Okay, so he does an amazing job. They're all handmade, the tie-dye. Go and have a look at the different designs on there, or you can customize your own. You can pick 2 or 3 colors of your own choice, you know, make a new one yourself. So yeah, in5d.net. Okay, you can support Greg or myself on Patreon. Okay, you can go to patreon.com/in5d. Okay, or you can / Psychic Ali. Either way, it's supporting us. We appreciate that very much. I think on Greg's, you can buy him a coffee. So all these different ways of supporting us, we appreciate it very much. Lots and lots of love. Don't forget, I have a special on, which is a 90-minute reading for the price of a 1 hour. Okay, which is $80, and you get 90 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour and a half for the price of a 1 hour reading. That's limited time, so don't forget to book that in. It's psychicali.net if anybody wants to go over there. And the marathon readings, there's still a few places left for the marathon readings. You can check that out on Facebook. Okay, or I can send you the what's available, what times are available. If you go to my website psychicali.net, I can send you a copy of that. Okay, so and it's only $30 for a 30-minute reading. Okay, $30 for a 30-minute reading, and that has it got it on there? Yeah, that's £24. Okay, just in English. Okay, so it's $30 for a 30-minute reading on the hour, every hour from 3 p.m. through to 4 a.m. That is 10 a.m. Eastern through to 11 p.m. Eastern. So you can always, you know, yeah, just send me a few availability times. Okay, don't forget to put your time zone in it. Okay, so anyway, lots of love and bye for now.